Hello there. In this video I would like to teach you some Icelandic. Been asked by a good friend and relative of mine to help him in his Icelandic studies, and so I'd like to try that in this video and hopefully coming videos. Iceland, you don't learn a language like Icelandic in from one video. That's not much more complicated than that. So hopefully this will turn into a series of videos as I find the time to make them. But how do you go about studying or learning a complicated language like Icelandic? Well, you start at the beginnings, pretending you have no knowledge, even though you may know some few words like góðan daginn, hvað segirðu gott, good morning and how are you, roughly translated. But it's always good to have a good foundation for every language, and the foundation is the alphabet, the Icelandic alphabet. Now it's not so different from the English alphabet, but we have a few extra vocals and consonants, letters. So you could say that the Icelandic language is a subset of the English language is a subset of the Icelandic one. But let's start with the first letter, which is A. That's the English A, which the English and most alphabets start on, Western alphabets. You say A. And then it's B, C. Now actually no Icelandic words that I can think of start or contain the letter C, but it's still there in the alphabet. Don't ask me why it is so. It's maybe to describe something, you know, like of levels A, B, C, and so on. You know, we talk about B movies or C movies. C-mynd, would that be in Icelandic? That's a very, very bad movie, actually a movie of a very bad quality. So much for the letter C. Then it is D, E. Notice that you don't, in English you say it like E, but in Icelandic E. That is very important. Then we have one of those extra letters which have been added into the Icelandic alphabet. It's Y. That's actually that's actually E, but with a apostrophe above it. So you pronounce it pretty much like Y. You know, you're saying, asking somebody asks you a question and you answer it positively. That's you would say yeah, which means yes, obviously. But that's how, just to tell you how it is pronounced. Then we have F. That is pretty much like the English F. And next we have G. G. That is the English G. Very different pronunciation once more. Then we have how. How. That's H. Notice how, you know, like you breathe before you say how, 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 how. Okay, now where were we? E. That would be the English E, or I actually. Sorry, E. Then we have another Icelandic letter, purely Icelandic letter, not in the English alphabet. E. That's like in the case of ye. You take an E with and put an apostrophe above it. Jóð. That's the English J. Jóð. Oh, and then we have cow. Cow. That's the K in English. Sorry, I'm a bit caught a bit cold. Then we have L, which is, as you probably guessed, L in English. L. Notice how you use your tongue. L. Or like L. Bite your tongue between your teeth. Not too hard. You might hurt yourself, but then you say it like that. Then it's M. Don't have to explain that anymore. N. Then we have O. O. That is in English O. O. Then we have another letter that is in the Icelandic alphabet but not in the English one. O. Sounds like the first one, but it's O. It's O with an apostrophe above it. Then we have P, which is the P. R. R. S. S. T. Notice again the different pronunciation from the English T. It's T. T. And then we have U, which is of course in English U. U. Then we have U, which is again U with an apostrophe above it. Would pronounce it pretty much like two O's in English, like in words like boom or cool. O. Let me see. Then we have waff. Waff. That is V in the English alphabet.